trying a new camera setup, see if it's working alright. I need more things in the background. Most people are doing what would ruin Wrestlepalooza, but I thought what I'll do is like what I'd like to see at Wrestlepalooza. Basically the same thing, but switched. Got 5 things I'd like to see. Go through them quickly-ish, and let's see if you agree with them. Number 1, written them down there. What I'd like to see, because apparently it's the first match, which is John Cena versus Brock Lesnar, I believe. I'd like to see John Cena actually win, but that's not the thing I actually want, because if he loses, it is what it is. I expect it because it's Brock Lesnar. But I'd love to see a nice surprise return. Maybe something like a Chris Jericho. Okay, that would be fantastic, setting up the next match. Because if John Cena's not scheduled for any Raws or SmackDowns between now and Crown Jewel, but he's there, I'm assuming he's going to have a match there. So the only time I'd basically do it would be, like everyone else has said, at Crown Jewel. No, it's not. At the end of Wrestlepalooza, the beginning of Wrestlepalooza. Sometime in Wrestlepalooza. That's a stupid name, I know. So yeah, what I'd like to see is somebody returning to set up a match for John Cena, because otherwise we're going to basically get him there just to talk. John Cena talking is great, but with only like 5 or 6 dates left, okay, every moment's limited. So to me, we need to have a surprise return, and somebody like Chris Jericho to me would be great. That's what I'd like to see, or maybe somebody else. Next, I'd like to see Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer have absolutely no interference. No Kabuki Warriors, no Asuka, no Kairi Sane, no Rhea Ripley, nobody, okay? None at all. Literally, I want to see who is the better wrestler between Stephanie Vaquer and Io Sky. Watching the previous 2 matches end, okay, in like interference was annoying. Those 2 are fantastic wrestlers. 2 of the best wrestlers, okay, that are wrestling currently. I couldn't think of my words then. So yeah, that's the second thing I'd like to see. Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer. I don't care who wins. I just want to see a great match with no interference. Number 3, I'd like to see Drew McIntyre pin Cody Rhodes. Okay, I don't care who gets involved. If you want to get Randy Orton involved, fantastic. Maybe set up a triple threat down the line. But just the shock and surprise. Okay, give Drew the title win like in front of a crowd. Yes, I understand he has it at WrestleMania 40, but then he lost it 5 minutes later. He did it in the pandemic era. He's been the champion before, but this to me would be just a shock. Everyone is expecting Cody to win. Even me, on my predictions video, I picked Cody to win. But for a big shock though, to end the night. Okay, it's now on ESPN for the obviously American viewers. Okay, big shock to me would be Drew McIntyre pinning Cody Rhodes, and I would love to see it, honestly. Drew McIntyre is one of my favourite wrestlers, and he's a great worker, and we know he's going to be there like constantly. What happens if Cody has to go off again and film Street Fighter? Or reshoots. I was not going to film it again because he's already filmed it, but you know what I'm trying to say. Number 4 is basically 2 in 1, so however you want to say it. I'd like to see either, okay, or maybe both, AJ Lee pinning Becky Lynch, so obviously it sets up a title match in the future, or I'd like to see an accidental curb stomp from Seth Rollins to AJ Lee. Maybe something along the lines of he's going to do it to CM Punk, but AJ pushes him out of the way and she gets stomped. Okay, just see how CM Punk was with Drew McIntyre over a bracelet. Now imagine this, imagine the match we could get. I just think it sets up something perfect. So I'd like both, but I don't think both would happen. But more than likely we're going to see AJ pinning Becky anyway. But still, these are 2 things I would like to see because I think it'd be great for a storyline aspect, if that's the correct word. Perspective? I don't know what word I'm looking for. And number 5, plain and simple. Okay, maybe happen on SmackDown tonight, if I get this video up before then, hopefully I do. Is another match added? Even if it's Sami Zayn's like US Open Challenge against Carmelo Hayes. They did it at the last one, they had the Wyatt 6 taking on the Street Profits. They announced it on the Friday. So yeah, plain and simple, nice short video. So what I want to see is Cena winning and then having a surprise return. Io Sky and Stephanie Vaquer with no interference. Drew McIntyre pinning Cody Rhodes. AJ either pinning Becky or getting accidentally curb stomped by Seth Rollins, because I don't think it's in his character to actually stomp somebody. A woman, sorry, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, and then last but not least, I'd like to see another match added. Okay, if all the American people are paying like $30 or whatever they're paying, it's a ridiculous price, it's stupid. Okay, they deserve more than 5 matches. And just for a bonus one, I'd like to see less and less adverts, but we ain't going to get that, so there's no point even talking about that. Anyway, that's my opinion on what I'd like to see. Let me know what you'd like to see, rather than put it like the negative side of it, make it a little more positive. Let me know what you think of this video. Anyway, please like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.